3 people have been arrested, accused in the stabbing death of a man in Youngwood. Now police are searching for another suspect. Police say the victim was found on Friday night and he had been stabbed several times. Good afternoon. I'm Stacy Smith.
And I'm Heather Abraham. Police say he was left alone to die. Ross Godotti has details on the case and the arrest this morning. Ross.
Stacy, Heather, calculated brutal robbery and murder. That's what state police say 50-year-old Matthew Gennard was the target of in Youngwood. Now 3 people, as you mentioned, are under arrest charged with the crime. A 4th man is on the run. Now investigators telling us that 40-year-old Linda Quidetto, 20-year-old Michael Covington, and 40-year-old Jason Sullenberger were taken into custody overnight, all charged with Gennard's murder inside a home on Weinman Road in Youngwood, this on November 9th. Investigators say they were all after money and drugs. Gennard stabbed more than 20 times by several of the suspects. Then he had his throat slit. Investigators telling KDKA from the very beginning, Matthew Gennard was not going to survive.
They were very clear in their plan that the robbery was also going to be a part of a murder. They were going to rob and kill him, and it was thought out, it was premeditated. It was something they talked about hours in advance. They took other steps to make sure they weren't going to be caught when it came to walking past the residence to make sure there was no other witnesses. You know, it was not a very well-devised plan, but nevertheless it was planned.
Now, who is this 4th individual they're looking for? His name, Christopher C.J. David, 40 years old. State police say he is very dangerous, violent, may have a black eye. If you see him, don't contact him or approach him. Police want you to call them first. Now, the suspects got away with about $1,100 in cash, 2 bricks of heroin, and some crack cocaine. And by the way, they think this David individual, C.J. David, who's still on the streets, may have been the mastermind of the whole thing. More details coming up today, later on KDKA-TV. Join us then. Reporting live, Ross Godotti, KDKA-TV News.